feel coming out of your hand, Brad?
I felt it was there. I didn't think it was that bad, actually. The guys said 14-2 in the hack. I was surprised they wanted me to throw it that hard. I probably threw it even a foot or two harder than that. But we just guessed wrong. The challenge out there right now is the draw weights are kind of different from path to path, and then they change throughout the game. I threw a 15-9 on the draw the button, and then we're looking to throw a 14-2 on to win the game. That's a significant difference. So we just happened to guess wrong in that path, and we put ourselves in that situation. But it's that's a shot that I make more times than not. So disappointing, but that's it. We'll regroup and grind our way through the rest of the week.
After a great start like that, where did that one feel like it started to slip away?
It didn't. I felt we really controlled the scoreboard. We're happy tied up coming home with. I think we've lost maybe 1 or 2 games over the last 10 years in that situation. So, it doesn't happen very often, but I still felt like we controlled it. He made some really good shots. It looked like we could score 2 in 8. He made a nice hit and roll. In 9, he placed both of his rocks exactly where he needed to take our opportunity to force him to 1 away. So you got to give them some credit. I thought they played pretty well, and we just didn't execute as well as we needed to.
Some tough opponents on this opening weekend. How do you judge the first 2 days?
Yeah, we have played some tough teams. I'm disappointed being 2-2. I think if we were 3-1, we would have walked out of here pretty content. But 2-2 puts us behind the 8 ball for sure for the rest of the week. Knowing we still have some good teams like USA, Scotland, Sweden, and not taking anything away from the others. It's just I don't need to list them all. You know who they are. So we've got 8 tough games ahead of us, and to be 2-2, it's going to be an uphill battle.
Does it make any difference with the schedule? You've got the one tomorrow, one the next day, and then you got those morning nights with Scotland, with Sweden.
I think having just one game tomorrow helps, and one game on Tuesday. This, with practice and then playing 4 or 5 draws, where I think we're fairly fatigued at this point. So one game tomorrow will help, but the draw is not ideal for us going night morning. Like that's a tough turnaround, especially if you happen to go to an extra end or have a 10-inning game. You're only going to get 5 or 6 hours sleep. So it's a battle and a grind this week. We're not the only team facing it, and there's some teams out there with equally tough schedules, if maybe arguably more. I haven't looked at all of them, but it's tough when you play 12 games in 7 days.
What do you know about this young Japanese team they're playing tomorrow? They haven't lost yet this week.
Yeah, they're a good team. We played them at the Pan Continental, and I don't think they played up to their capabilities there. But they throw the rock really, really well and have the ability to make a lot of those run backs and peel weight shots. I think if we can kind of lure them into a little bit more of a offensive draw, soft shot style of game, I think that's where we'll probably be able to get on the good side of it. But if we get into a hitting match with them, they're going to be able to keep up and maybe even out hit us. So we want to get them playing some tougher hack league draws and things like that.